Here's how J. Cole revived this.
J. Cole.
Yes.
Jermaine.
Yes.
Cole.
Yes, the same dude who said this.
Brother, you're lame, you're Shane Battier.
Which I don't appreciate, by the way. Y'all know that Shane Battier is my boy. I do get why J. Cole would throw that jab at Shane Battier though. J. Cole's a UNC guy. Shane Battier went to Duke. And also, Shane Battier does play boring. He plays very fundamentally sound, which you know what that gets you? That gets you 2 rings, baby, so stop hating J. Cole. But speaking of North Carolina, there's an article that came out a couple days ago from the Charlotte Observer from somebody named Roderick Boone that I want to get into. The article is titled, J. Cole Isn't Just a Rapper, How His Eye for Talent Helped Ex-Hornet Caleb Martin Land in Miami. This article has been spreading all over Twitter because it's a pretty crazy story. So for those of y'all that haven't seen it or are just too lazy to read, I'll go ahead and give you the rundown. So I guess you could say it all started last August when the Hornets cut Caleb Martin because they signed Kelly Oubre Jr., the Tsunami Poppy, which I don't get the hype on Tsunami Poppy, by the way. Like, I much prefer Struce Daddy, y'all know that. But even my girl says he's okay. I mean, I guess he kind of got like the F-boy look, which if that's your thing, I get. But either way, he's a cool player, seems like a good dude, but you know, we Struce Daddy gang over here. But this is not a Tsunami Poppy video. So anyways, I want to read this quote from a guy named Omar Kanani, who's a personal trainer for the Martin twins and a few other NBA players, and mentions TJ Warren. So when Caleb Martin was cut, this is what he said. Once he didn't get picked up off waivers, it kind of humbled him, I guess. The only thing you can do is work, and when you go through that situation, you see how many good players didn't have jobs, and you say, okay, I'm not the only one. So of course, all Caleb Martin can do is work and continue to get better. So J. Cole, he has this private gym in North Carolina where players that he's friendly with can come in and work out and get some pickup games. And of course, J. Cole would also be there sometimes as well. And apparently in some of these pickup runs, Caleb Martin was like torching J. Cole, which really wasn't surprising to me. I mean, Caleb Martin was an NBA player. I guess J. Cole kind of technically did play some pro basketball in Africa, but I don't fully know what that was all about. But apparently, the article says that J. Cole usually holds his own against players. So when this dude named Caleb Martin was cooking him, J. Cole was wondering like, yo, how does this dude not have a contract? So, you know, J. Cole, being the good dude that he is, started going through his contacts and he's like, who can I call that can help hook my boy Caleb up? And the name that he landed on first was my boy, Caron Butler. Yes, this Caron Butler, our current assistant coach, who wanted to go into the locker room to fight Nikola Jokic on the opposing team. How cool is that, man? But Caron Butler's a real one, so supposedly J. Cole and him started chopping it up, and Cole's like, yo, Caron, like, how high do y'all got this dude Caleb on your draft boards? And Caron goes on to say, you know, we got him a little down there, like we've looked into him. And Cole basically just interrupts him and is like, nah. Y'all need to take another look at this dude. The exact quote from Caron Butler says, he had reached out to me and told me that he had a very talented young guy that was just wrecking shop up there in North Carolina, and he had just got released from the Hornets. Obviously, we were still trying to improve on our talent. He reached out to me and I just invited him to an open scrimmage in the summer, and from that point on, he really earned his way on. So Caleb went on to have a scrimmage with Miami Heat, and apparently he balled out. And Cole, he wanted to know how the scrimmage went, so he actually called Omar, the trainer, and was trying to get some details out of him. So then Omar started to give some details, and apparently he says Caleb hit a couple game winners, he was playing defense really well, and he was playing against guys on the team, and he really held his own. So from there, it was Martin's agent, Eric Flesher, who reached out to the Miami Heat, and eventually the two joined forces, and Caleb Martin got a 2-way contract. That's really interesting to me because I remember, I don't know if y'all do, but when Caleb was signed to a 2-way deal, it was a shock. I know for the most part, people expected someone young or from the G League, not really a guy who's played in the league before. So I remember at the time, it was just really random, but now we have a little bit of the backstory of how that happened. And a little bit more about J. Cole's amazing basketball scouting ability. Caron Butler goes on to say, he has a great eye for talent, but I think he just sees the grind and the drive in people. He knows that someone like Caleb is going to go out there and play extremely hard, play with a lot of grit and a lot of passion. And to me, that just sounds like Heat culture, baby. You know, J. Cole was in North Carolina. He saw Caleb snorting some of that Heat culture cocaine. He said, yo, let me call my boy Caron. We got to get you on the team. So J. Cole really just seems like an awesome person, which is not surprising at all considering like all the things we've heard and seen from him over the years. But there's a couple quotes from the Martin twins that kind of explain their relationship with him. Caleb goes on by saying, yeah, that's my man. It shows that even though he's accomplished a lot of things and he's got so many other things to worry about, he worries about his people. And it's dope he considers me one of his people that he takes into account, and he knew my situation. He saw me working in the gym every day, and you could tell he just appreciates a guy who grinds like he does, and so that's a blessing for him to lend a hand out there and do what he could do. And about J. Cole, Cody Martin goes on to say, what you see is what you get. He's a genuine dude. He doesn't care about all that extra stuff. He has a lot of courtesy for guys and just making sure that he treats people how you want to be treated. I know that sounds corny, but that's just kind of the dude he is. He looks out for his people and his family, and he makes sure if he can have a hand in helping out regardless of the situation, that's the kind of person he is. So shout out J. Cole for getting us the better Martin twins. Something that none of us expected, by the way, but it's really cool that the Heat just converted his two-way deal to a standard deal, and I think he's gonna play a big piece come playoff time, especially because of his defensive and offensive versatility. That's really all I gotta say for this video, man. Just wanted to tell this quick story during the All-Star break. You know, I heard that last night, the Saturday night sucked. Like, I heard the dunk contest specifically was terrible. Fortunately, I didn't watch it. I was at my boy Jetty's wedding. Jetty and Alyssa, congratulations to you both. And of course, tonight's the All-Star game, which I'm probably not gonna watch either because it's Sunday night, and y'all know Sunday nights are for Euphoria.
Stranger.
So comment down below your favorite J. Cole song. Comment down below if you're a Maddie or a Cassie guy from Euphoria. And I'll see y'all later, or not, who knows. I don't even know when the next game is. I think it's the Knicks. But y'all will see me then. Bye.
Pull up in your city tryna get that dead face. Do it on my own, I don't need no dead weight. Had to kill him off, yeah, I need a head space. You know this homegrown bitch don't offend me.